Hi, grade 11s. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm sorry that I have not been in class. I'm battling with a bit of a tummy issue at the moment. But yeah, I just want to go over two things with you guys today. We are looking at now percentage profit. And I've taught most of you EMS along the way. So this is similar to EMS in a way. We look at what we call the difference between the cost price and the selling price. Obviously, that is called profit, which is also known as the markup, which is here in bold. Now, one way to work out the rand value of this markup is taking your selling price minus your cost price, and that will give us your profit. So if we were to buy a can of Coke for 10 Rand and we sell it for 15 Rand, obviously 10 being our cost and 15 being our selling, our profit would then be selling price minus cost price, which is equal to 15 minus 10. So we've got a profit of 5 Rand. Okay. Obviously, if you want to calculate your profit as a percentage, you're going to take your profit, okay, which in this instance is 5 Rand, divided by your cost price, which our cost here is 10, and we would multiply it by 100 to get it into a percentage. If we take a half times by 100, okay, we are left with 50%. Okay, now there's many other ways to do it. This I feel is the easiest to work out your markup percentage, and I'll leave you guys with 3 formulas at the end. Next, we're looking, and they give us another example of the secondhand shop, and I'll let you guys look at that. Thereafter, a bookstore makes a 30% profit on each book it resells. If the selling price, so this is important information, if the selling price of the books in a particular range is 79.95 Rand, what is the cost of each book? Now they tell you the percentage profit is 30%, so that is our markup percentage. We can't just find 30% of the selling price because we've added 30% to the cost price. So the formula should look as follows. 79.95 is your selling price, and we've taken your cost price, multiplied it by 130%. So we've taken 100% of the cost price plus the 30% markup that we have, leaving us with 130%. If we put it into this formula, obviously we need to isolate the cost price. So we divide your 79.95 by 130%, leaving us a cost price of 61 Rand 50. Okay. Lastly, they tell us Lisa has a toy stall at the local flea market. The wooden toys sell for 10 Rand each, giving her a 6 Rand profit per toy. Calculate her percentage profit. So if we look at our percentage profit formula, we take our profit, which is 6 Rand per toy, divided by the cost per toy. Now, to work out the cost, we know that 10 Rand is the selling price, and 6 Rand is the profit. So we basically take selling minus cost price equals our profit, which we know is 6 Rand. We know it's 6 Rand. We know our selling price is 10 Rand minus the cost price equals 6 Rand. To get cost price by itself and positive, we can take that across to the right hand side. So therefore 10 minus 6 is equal to our cost price, leaving our cost price at R 4 Rand. Okay. We then have our formula, profit 6 Rand over cost price of 4 Rand, leaving us with 150% markup. Okay, that is her percentage profit. Now if we have a look, exercise 2.3, I'll do the first one or two with you. They tell you Tiffany buys necklaces, bracelets, and earrings at the Chinese market and sells them for a profit at the school market day. She pays 18 Rand for each necklace and sells it for 32. How much profit is she making? Well, if you take 32 minus 18, we are left with, and all of you, I hope, use a calculator for this. Per necklace, she is making 14 Rand profit. Alright, then the next one, what is the profit or percentage profit that she is making? And we go back up to our formula. We take our profit over cost price multiplied by 100. So we know that the profit is 14 Rand over the cost price, which is 18 Rand. And we multiply this by 100 to get it back to a percentage. And that should leave you with 14. I'm just doing it on a calculator. 77.78%, and that is our profit markup, or percentage profit rather. Then we get to 1.3. Tiffany sells the bracelets for 25 Rand and her profit on each bracelet is 45%. What is or was the cost price? So we know that the selling price here is 25. We know the markup percentage is 45%. So what we would need to do is work out the cost price. Now, if we put it into our formula, the cost price multiplied by our markup percentage is equal to our selling price. We know that cost times your markup of 45% is equal to 25 Rands. And to get cost price by itself, we need to divide both sides by 45%. So if we take 25 and we divide it by 45%, her cost price should be, and again, I hope you all use a calculator for this. Sorry, my apologies. I think I've excluded the your markup percentage, obviously your cost price times 145%. Remember, we want 145% of the cost price is equal to the selling price. So we take 25 and divide it by 125%, which should give you a cost price of 20 Rand. So please just note, and I'll highlight it here, it is 145%. Obviously, knowing that the selling price is made up of your cost price plus the markup percentage of your cost price. Now we want 100% of the cost price plus here 45%, which is where we get the 145%. Okay, so that is just a note. Lastly, 1.4, and this is where I might end with you. The earrings sell for 22 Rand per pair and give her a profit of 9 Rand per pair. Calculate the percentage profit. So if we're looking at percentage profit, we take your profit over your cost multiplied by 100. Here, if they cost 22 Rand. Let's just work it out. Sorry, they sell for 22. We make a profit of 9. Therefore, our cost is 22 minus 9, which should give us, 13. If we add that to our formula, our profit is 9 over 13 multiplied by 100, which is equal to, and again, please use a calculator. It should give you 69.23%. Alright guys, that is percentage profit in a nutshell. I hope that helps. Please can you mark the rest of 2.3 as you were needing to complete, and I will load another video on profit margins. Ciao.